So if God came down today and asked you, Charleston, what should I do? What would you tell him?
Enslave black people again. Put them back in chains. Hit the reset button so it can produce a greater group of people.
Man,
so it can produce a greater group of people like the slaves did.
How the slave gonna end? How?
Didn't you see what slavery produced, nigga? It was great people when they come out of slavery.
What you mean?
They were great people.
Like what?
They built Black Wall Street. They was loving. Their families was intact. They had skills. They wasn't violent. They didn't harm people. They didn't hurt people. Them people just wanted to be left alone and enjoy freedom. This group here hurt people. Wake up to hurt people. Look to hurt people. This group needs to be put in chains and separated from house nigga and field nigga again.
Man, nah, man.
I said,
hold up, break it down one more time.
You heard her saying shit and I said with no smile.
Break it down one more time.
This group needs to be separated again as house niggas and field niggas. Most you field niggas is gonna say no snitching. Most of us house niggas is gonna say yeah snitching. You run away off the plantation, they go whoop all of us. You think I ain't fit to go tell boss y'all talking about running away? They might sell your mama. I like your mama. I got a crush on your mama. They go beat all of us. And y'all talking about running away with that freedom talk.
You can't think of nothing else but that.
Nothing else. I can't think of nothing else that will improve the conditions of black people today other than chains and slavery.
How long?
400 years, like the last slavery, to reproduce the exact same thing. Man, them was some great people. Our great-grandmothers and great-grandfathers, you know, that had land, knew how to work the land. Didn't give a damn. They wore coveralls and told down.
You hit a nigga stone, man.
Yeah, man. What you say?
Man, you got these folk brainwashed in here, Charles.
How, my nigga?
They said you right.
Man, they ain't never heard this before, so how I brainwashed them? This is them first time ever hearing me say this, so how they brainwash?
Say it one more time.
I ain't saying the slavery shit right. I'm just saying, well, he's talking about the reset kind of right. Though.
The reset is right, but in the chains?
In chain. Whips and niggas need whips. Niggas need lashes on their backs and their ass again.
You fucked up, bro.
Niggas need new names.
Kunta.
Master Williams, boy. Ain't you Master Williams Slade? Nigga need new names.
See, I get what he's saying. Now, back in the day, you gotta understand, even through Jim Crow segregation, we were still married at over 80%. We didn't have the single mother epidemic. Right now, we have the highest number of single mothers we have the highest single mother rate in the world, in the entire history of humanity. We have the highest rate of single mothers in the entire history. And what happens when you have a single mother household? Little boys turn out gay. Girls turn out to be little freaks. They don't do as well in school. They turn to violence. They turn to drugs. They turn to the streets. Single moms do not raise the best products. Most mass shooters come from single mother households. Most people incarcerated come from single mother households. Most teen pregnancies, single mother households. So I get what he's saying. But it's the chicken before the egg. Because as long as we have the safety nets that we have, until welfare, food stamps, Section 8, until that shit started, we were still married at a high rate. During Jim Crow, we were still married at 80%. Segregation was not as bad as they try to make it seem, because you gotta understand, we had our own shit. We had our own corner stores. We had our own bus line. We had our own land. We had our own businesses. We had our own everything. Man, if you don't look back, your old granddaddy photos, great granddaddy photos, man, it was always like the things that Mexicans is doing now when they come and take jobs and shit like that. That's the shit our granddaddies used to do. We used to have family. We used to have a nuclear families, man. We was better off in the 60s than we were now. Yeah, we make more money now, but we single as ever. We got the most single mother households in the world. So what I'm saying is, even if we went 400 years all over again, it would just be the same shit again afterwards. As long as you got food stamps, as long as you got Section 8, as long as you got welfare, it'll just break the family back up again. So I think the only realistic thing to do is to get rid of all that government subsidy bullshit. Get rid of food stamps, Section 8, all of that shit that man used to provide. Get rid of all of it. And then over time, I think things will start fixing itself. It's gonna take some time, but it's gonna be a lot more women. If they didn't have that safety net to go get food stamps, Section 8, it'd be a lot more women say, hold on, I'm not gonna be reckless and go have a baby out of wedlock. I'm not married. If you have to get married to have support for the child, I'm telling you, because most women do. If they wasn't getting daycare assistance, food stamps, Section 8, if they weren't getting all these damn subsidies, they'd be afraid to go out here and have a baby. Because I'm telling you, I've been all over the world, and there's women who have to sell their bodies to feed their children. You understand what I'm saying? Like the foreign women, she don't just recklessly go get pregnant. I've never dealt with that. Any female I've dealt with overseas, man, she has never just recklessly, oh, I like him, I'm gonna have a baby by him. Oh, he broke up with me, I'm gonna have his baby. So he has to contact me. So he has to stay around. I see that shit in the United States. Women will have a baby to cash in on child support if you got money, or two, if she's just in love with you and she wants to hold on to you. And really, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, he was just smashing, just something to smash for right now, something to smash for now until I find me something better. But them chicks, oh, I love him, I'm gonna keep this baby. No, why would you even be pregnant? I ain't got no plans on moving you in. I ain't got no plans on getting married. But y'all be like, nah, I'm gonna keep this baby. So I'm just saying, even if we did 400 years again, it just will be right back to the same shit as long as you got the same scenarios is gonna happen all over again. Single mother rate's gonna drive up again. Little boys gonna be out here in the streets, turning to gangs, crime, and shit like that. Girls are gonna be out here twerking, looking up to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. It'd just be the same situation all over again. But I get what he's saying, because after slavery, we had something going. We had our own communities. The same way the Latinos got their own community. Black people, we used to do the same thing. We had our own communities. We was our own people. But don't get me wrong. I mean, shit, we still got it. But it's not in America. I've been in different parts of Africa. I'm telling them, Africans, they work together. Africans work together. Africans, they got their own little communities and tribes and shit in the city. I'm saying, like, they do business with each other. Black people, Black Americans, we like really the worst, the worst Africans in the world. We're the richest, but we're the worst. Cause we, as Black people, Black Americans, we don't spend our money with our own people. We don't have community. Everybody comes into the Black community and siphons out our resources. Chinese restaurant, they've set up shop. The Indian man, he set up a gas station. The Muslims, they set up jewelry stores in the mall. Little drug dealers, every time y'all sell some drugs, boom, you come in there and buy some jewelry. The Black women, they spend their last dime on a wig to look more European, to look less Black, because that stuff that grows out their hair, they're ashamed of. They'll spend their last dime to go get some plastic nails glued to their fucking fingers that breaks in a few days just to look retarded and ghetto. I'm just saying, we spend the most, but there is still Black community, but they're just in other cultures. They're in other countries because other places where they don't have food stamps, welfare, Uber Eats, Section 8, any place you go like that, you're gonna see a different type of Black person. You go to Colombia, you're gonna see a different type of Black. The Hispanic Blacks. I'm talking about they dark chocolate, beautiful chocolate Africans. I mean, you see nuclear family after nuclear family after nuclear family. It is so beautiful, and I've seen it, and I've been to Africa. I'm talking about, you don't see this single mother epidemic like you see in the States, man. It just boggles my mind. I never get used to it. Every time I'm like, damn, that's a Black family sitting down at the restaurant. I'm like, damn, where they do that at? I'm not used to seeing a Black family. Not nuclear, where the mom and dad still together raising 2-3 kids in the same house, man. I'm telling you, I'm not used to that. So I just say, man, I think it would all be the same thing all over again if we don't get rid of all the safety nets, the incentives to be single, the divorce and take half. You got to get rid of the incentives. Any place that don't have the incentives has far more nuclear families. Like, that chick's going to be like, hey, I can't just go to the government. I got to try to work things out with my man. Ain't that some shit? That's how humans have always evolved throughout time. Not going to their government for resources, but they had to work together. Even their grandmother, the mom, the parents, they move. Like other cultures, they don't send their parents off to the nursing home, but we do in the States. Everybody else, they pretty much take on their old people. Grandma and them going down, they come live with us, or we'll go live with you. That's what they do with the old people. But we expect the government to handle everything for us, and that's the reason why we have so much dysfunction. So I feel where he's coming from, but yeah, it wouldn't last. Not with all these safety nets.